What's up, bro? How you doing? So today in this storage room, very simple. Um, yeah, made some coffee, and I noticed one thing from my just like past experiences, and just from watching like other people, like people in self-help space, they only read books that are like self-help, so Think and Grow Rich, How to Win Friends and Influence People, the 48 Laws of Power. There's like a lot of books that you can read, but I want to tell you one thing: start reading autobiographies, okay? Like, the first one I ever read was 50 Cent. It still kind of falls into like self-help book, but he really shared a lot of his like personal life experiences, so it's kind of like autobiography and stuff. And those books just hit way harder. They sometimes even teach you more, even though they don't like specifically give you like what you need to do. I'm also reading Tupac's book now, Autobiography, and I also bought Green Lights by Matthew McConaughey. I don't know how to say his last name, but I also like was watching some YouTube shorts yesterday, and I seen Tony Robbins, and he was like, I forgot how he said it and what he said, but he basically said that people should also pick up autobiographies, not just like self-help books, just how to do this, how to do that, and I really related to this, and that is exactly why I'm making this video. I just want to tell you, like, if you read self-help books, every once in a while just read some kind of autobiography, because the way that I put it, it's like, imagine you were listening to your coach giving you some kind of like moves in Muay Thai or boxing, like some kind of martial arts or football. Like, put this in any kind of sport, okay? Imagine your coach is telling you how to do it. Like, this is how you do it, bam, 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 That is good. But imagine actually then seeing some kind of game, professional game, and seeing how players use it in game. That also gives you like different kind of knowledge. So that's how I use it with books, okay? Let's say self-help books, they give you like a coach is giving you the moves, how to do something, and reading autobiographies is actually like seeing how the players use it in a game, okay? Now, that is the way that I put it, because sometimes I really learn more from autobiographies, I read a lot of self-help books, and even though I know a lot of things, I don't use all of them, because sometimes I just don't know how to use them. Like, people can have a lot of knowledge in here, but they don't use it because they don't know how to use it. They just read like, this is what you need to do, boom, it's in your brain, but like, you get my point, Now, when I read autobiographies, I kind of pick up the things that I've read from self-help books. For example, Tupac, I was reading them and I'm like, yo, this kind of like, you kind of like link this between your previous knowledge, and it will stick with you way more. Because I mean, looking back, everybody were kind of like teaching their children and stuff by using stories, because they're the biggest inspiration. They stick with you the most, I mean, even now, after reading 50 Cent's book, Hustle Harder, Hustle Smarter, I don't know why, when I sometimes just don't want to do something, let's say I'm very lazy, or let me just watch some YouTube, I'm gonna do this later. I ask myself, like, what would 50 Cent, what would 50 Cent do in my position? I instantly, like, I remember all of the things that I've read in this book, and I'm like, he would just do the work, I just get up, boom. Now, from reading Tupac's book, even though like I've read books on confidence, on self-esteem, they didn't help me as much as Tupac's book. I'm gonna be honest, because he really showed me that even though you're not perfect, you can still have a lot of confidence, Like Tupac, I know, like, there's a book, 6 Pillars of Self-Esteem, There's a chapter on self-acceptance, and it didn't hit me as hard as reading just Tupac, because, and listen, I drew this from 6 Pillars of Self-Esteem by reading Tupac. As I was reading this, Tupac's book, autobiography, I'm like, yo, he really accepts who he is, even though he wasn't perfect. He was different from other kids, you know. And then I remember, yo, this is exactly what 6 pillars of self-esteem said, you know, and kind of stick with me way more now. And it kind of like just made me embrace who I am, you know. So I'm really waiting for green lights. I'm gonna read it, you know. It's like a personal, I think it's like autobiography mixed with self-help from Matthew McConaughey, because he basically shared his life story from the beginnings until now, but he also like gave you some direction, some like how he understands that part of his life. I'm not sure, I haven't read the book, but that's what I've heard, you know. So, you know, once in a while just read autobiography, you know. Or what you can do, if you really like reading books, read once in the morning, read your self-help book, and before you go to bed, read the autobiography, you know. Or if you just read once per day for like 30 minutes, you know, read one self-help book, read the second one, and third, making an autobiography, you know. It's really, it is really important, you know. And people probably read autobiographies to understand what I mean. People who haven't, just go and try it, you know. Read some of them autobiographies. You will really learn a lot, you know. So yeah, that is the video. I'm gonna go read my book now. You see, it's right here. Psychology of Selling. So yeah, see you some next time. Some next time, bro.